Okay, we're back to the Traxxas 4Tech 2.0 Drift. I thought may have needed a few upgrades, so here's where we're at. As you can see, they've got DC wheels on it. Nothing big, but the best part, still using the factory mounts, body mounts. I believe we may have the first Traxxas 4Tech Drift carbon. Utilizes 99% of the original chassis. The only thing you don't use is the center plate of the chassis, the gear cover, and the battery strap. Everything else is Saga Customs. It's the same 4Tech kit they use on their speed run cars, and with a few alterations. The center support brace that normally would be here in their chassis, I had to re-drill back here because the 4Tech Drift does not have a full shaft and it needed a center support. And what I didn't realize when I planned this project and ordered the parts was that I thought this was just a 4Tech with steering suspension upgrades. Come to find out, the whole chassis is different. The whole front end is different. The body mounts are different. The only thing that might be the same, and I'm not sure, is the rear diff housing and A-arms in the rear. Because the 4Tech Drift has a locker and completely different front suspension. The gearbox housing in the front is even different. Now, that being said, your braces, tie rods, and everything off the Traxxas will fit this. This uses the stock receiver box, which you can change out. The only thing I'm not 100% sure I'm going to keep where it's at is the battery placement. I may move the battery placement inboard a little bit further, or I may even go to a shorty pack. We're going to have to see. The original motor and ESC, the original, you can see there's plenty of room for adjustment here, but the original motor, the stock 21 turn brush, will not fit in this motor plate, so I had to go brushless. I went with a mild 17.5 Hobby Wing, just stock, fixed timing motor. Just for testing out. We can go from there. I know a lot of guys run bigger motors and gyros and things, but we're keeping this on a, I would say, more of a budget based. This is showcasing the chassis and what you can do. It's not meant for this, but it is a direct bolt on, other than drilling 2 holes back here and 1 hole here and a standoff to utilize this. The Saga kit does have a whole carbon top plate that goes from here all the way up to here, which you've seen on my other 4Tech car. And this is my idea, although the owner of Saga is a friend of mine. This is showcasing some of his products in a different form than what they were intended. You will see later on a carbon bandit sprint car, which is almost done. Carbon chassis slash mud boss, and a carbon chassis slash drag car, and I think there's one more. But this is a carbon 4Tech Drift. The car has only been up for a short period of time, and everything fits beautifully. The body snaps on. Factory body mounts, body. Short of the carbon sticking out the sides here a little bit, you'd never even know this had a carbon chassis. Stay tuned. Up here in the Northeast, when it finally dries out, we'll get some video of it running and go from there. Thank you.